Hey people, it's Kelly of Print Pray Slay, and I'm here with so many wonderful things. It's the end of, the year has ended, and it's now 2023, and so we are going to start on all of the flip throughs and all the fabulousness that is here. So I have my journaling Bible, my faith planner, my pocket Bible. This is my faith planner. It is here just for support. I will be working in it a lot more this year. And then I have my Wild Thoughts faith journal. So you'll see multiple different videos coming up with all of these little pieces in it. All right, let's get started. Okay, so this is my Wild Thoughts faith journal, and I'm so excited about it. All right, so I added these little, what are they, clips and bows and all that on the top to make it real festive, make me want to reach for it. This is also in other things like my pocket Bible and my other planners, but not everything. Like my journaling Bible doesn't necessarily have that. So that's what I chose for this, to be all nice and festive. It is on disc, although when you purchase it, it does not come on disc. I have one right here it has the spine. Okay, so I basically cut the spine off at Office Depot. It was like $3. Well, they cut it. Let me not take credit. They cut the spine off for about $3, and then I punched holes in it with Happy Planner punch, and then used Happy Planner yellow disc. Everybody voted in my Patreon group, and this is what they said. It would look best on yellow. It was on black. I like how yellow makes it pop. So let's get started with the flip. This is what I've been doing in this journal so far. My goal is to complete it this year. So this is the first page. It is attached to the first page, to the cover. So keep that in mind. But it says pounce onto positivity and prayer. All right. I haven't decided if I'm going to put picture here or journal here. I probably won't journal here, but I don't know what I want to put here because I pretty much have my prayer and acknowledgement to God and everything already in the book. But you yourself can put yours right here, like maybe type it up so that it's nice and going with like the flow of being like just there. Or if you have the heart, you can write it here. But you also can add pictures. But that blank space is there for you. It says this faith journal is a blessing to Kelly. That's me. This is when I started the journal, and I had to dive in and swim slow in this journal this year. But last year. I got to get used to saying that. Last year, so that so that I can get a lot of other things accomplished. However, this year I'm going to finish this journal. It's going to go by fairly quickly, to be honest. But these are my pages so far. Just in case you haven't seen this before, this is my copyright stuff, acknowledgement to God, my dedication, which was to my patrons. I think it was like 80. I forget how many was on here. But they all played a part in the process. Like I post pictures of the layouts and stuff, and they would vote on them and have their back and forth on them. So I really appreciate all of the input from these women here. This is an explanation of what Wild Thoughts are and why I made the journal. That's me. There go my hey people. This is my inspirational collage. This is the About Me page. Let me see if this page is even in here. I don't. Sometimes this is the proof, but I don't know if I designed it the same way. Okay, yeah. So this is what this page looked like, and this is what I turned it into. This collage is a freebie on my Patreon page for my patrons. The collage is, well, it's not a collage. It is the individual pictures, and then you make it into your own collage. This is my About Me page. So me, my name, my birthday, when I was saved, the church that I go to, my inspirational text, just me saying that I'm in awe of God and that I'm still growing and that I'm thankful. This is adding washi tape. This is a paint pen by Posca. They were right here on my desk, so I just reached out for them. These are acrylic paint pens, so they pretty much do not bleed on here, but you can get like a nice colorful effect with them. I use them a lot throughout. This splatter actually comes with it, but this does not, and neither does the marks on the giraffe. Matter of fact, maybe it'd be nice if you saw a lot of these pages before I did it. So this is what it looked like before, and this is what it looks like now. So I did add this text right here, my prayers, about me, who I am, what I am. And then this is helpful, how to think highly of yourself. Highly, you get it? The giraffe neck, highly. So that is what I put here. I finished that on the 17th of October. Remember I said that I got in it and had to take a pause. So bear with me. All right, this is a spread that I did with my patrons live. We do monthly meetups on Zoom, and this is the spread. Is this the spread? Both of these. So this is the spread, and this is the spread that I did on Zoom with them. These tidbits that are here, because this page is just simply blank. It's from the dot journal page. Dot journal. So there's a dot journal that does not come with it. They're sold separately. So this is the faith journal and this is the dot journal. The dot journal simply has additional dot pages so that you can add to the faith journal. So I added those pages in there, which is why you see multiple of them. Okay. So I added them at that spot. So what happens is when you get to a spot like this, you have the dot pages. This is where you would add multiple of them so that you can have them. Otherwise, if you add it here, then half the page is going to look like this and the other half is going to be dot grid. Okay, so you can do that as long as you're okay with that. But back to the flip through. So these little extra pieces came with, there's a kit that complements the journal. So in the shop, it is called the Wild Thoughts kit. So the dolls and the art marks and all of that. And then there is the washi tape. This is the Wild Thoughts washi tape. There's two different kind. This happens to be the one with the animal print. Let me grab it. Okay, so this is the one that I used on this particular page. Although there are two different types of washi that are sold in the shop right now. This is my first washi roll, and I'm so excited about it. So I really I have to say that this one is my favorite because it has all the colors. And then this is the other one. And if for some reason I'm really fond of this washi that says thank you. But these two are sold in the shop. So that's what I use there. And on here, this is me just praying. It says, stay prayed up, talk to God always. I have Isaiah 40 verses 29, 30, and 31 written here. I wanted to show that, when you're faced with a blank page, it can be intimidating. But what I do is I break it up. So I wrote here, here, and here. And then I came back. That's why you can see like the pen is different. Oh, and the pen that I use on this particular paper is not my Sharpie pen. I usually use my Sharpie pen. In this particular book, I just use a regular ballpoint pen. You can also use, I don't see it with me right now, but it's a Ink Joy pen. I like this ballpoint pen more. It's fancy, but the tip is the same as any other ballpoint pen. So just get that. The reason why you don't use this one is because it can bleed through these type of pages. So I recommend any ballpoint pen. I stick to black for the most part so that the colors can pop. The encouraged and power text, those came out of the kit that had the dolls in it. So that's what this spread looks like. I was just, explaining to them that I really broke up this page, and this took maybe 3 days to do. I didn't date the page, but it takes like 3 days to do. It's not something that I'm like, oh, I need to finish this whole spread in a day. Okay. Let me see. Hold on a second. Let me talk a little bit about it. So, this is inspiration for me reading the Bible and how my mind sometimes wanders off, and I need to just get back into what I'm studying. All right. This one, this particular part right here is about never stopping my prayers. Having a clear mind is best. How God provides me peace with that. I believe in the power of prayer. This particular one is talking about as I age. I am, what am I? 39, 38? I can't remember. No, I'm not 39. I'm 37. Okay. I'm aging clearly. Okay. This one is there is a lot of power in love. So I'm talking about love in this part. All this whole section right here is love. All right. And again, I wrote out Isaiah 40, 29, 30, and 31. God did not give me the spirit of timidness, but a spirit of power. That's coming up right here. Fill me up. That's a lyric in a song that I sing. Well, sing. There is power within me, and I will make sure I use my power to magnify the Lord. My handwriting is a little, All right. And then this is a tag. It comes in that kit that has the dolls and stuff in it. These also are tags that come with that. This is what I did with it. I made it a tip-in. I punched a hole in it. I printed it on sticker paper, but ended up not using it as a sticker. So that is a thing that can happen. People change their minds. It is actually the same prints as the collage that's in here somewhere. Let's see. Not that collage. There's a couple of colors, 2 collages in here. Yeah. So this came from here. Okay. So this part is about how we had a threat of a school shooting in my particular school. If you don't know, I'm a teacher at high school. And that really made me want to jump in here and pray about how, because I just started looking at documentaries and stuff and how people's minds, and since this is a journal about thoughts, those thoughts turn into those type of actions, those thoughts that those particular children or individuals had. And that's what they decided to do. Nothing happened at my school, but I did want to journal about school shootings. And so I have my tags here that say, think about God's covering and praying for the loved ones of those killed in school shootings. And the Lord has a plan for me. And as of this day, which was the 2nd of December, there have been 36 people who lost their lives in school shootings. And so I just made a tally for those individuals under the tag. This particular side is about mom life. And you can see how that's okay. Like you can do 2 different kind of spreads. So the spread looks the same, but I mean, the topics that I'm talking about are completely different. If you're wondering about these tongue tied, these were made with gelatos. So I take gelatos and I rub. I think there's definitely, there's a process video of how I did these spreads. But this is about mom life. And I have to remember that those are God's kids. If you saw my flip through of like my vision board flip through, which are the tags that I'm doing, that is something that I remind myself every day. Those are God's kids. That does not mean like just give up on them and just, let whatever happen. But I have to remind myself that, He is in control ultimately of everything that goes on with them. But mom life is hard. I have remembered to always try my best, have an open communication, reiterate the good and the love, speak life into them, and forgive myself. This one right here, forgive myself. Very important because make mistakes all day, every day as a parent. All right, this is what I did for my birthday spread. It says be positive. For my birthday, I was requesting for people to use this kit to express positivity if they happen to purchase it. I wanted them to share things that spark joy based on the letters. So for me, I have A, accepted, balance, called, deeper, embrace, fellowship, gone, health, interpretation, journey, knowing, liberty, marriage, my nephews, omnipotent, passion, quiet, unite, regeneration, satisfied, value, young, teach, women, and zeal. Okay, I think I did this out of order right here, but I talked about that in my video. And then I have my journaling right here. I was going to journal in between all of these, but when I talked about it, I did a flip through of this journal on the meetup with my patrons. And Debbie had said, hey, Debbie. Debbie has said that she likes it like this. And I think it looks good too, like not as cluttered. And I know what these mean. You know, like I was flipping through my concordance to find words full of faith that were in the Bible that sparked joy for me. And this is what I did. So, did I say I was 37? I mean, I'm 38. So, happy birthday, Kelly. All right. And that stops with the dot grid pages. So I left this here because, again, if I want to add a page here, I'll do that. So it's okay not to go in order in this journal. You can very well be like, today I'm doing this spread. Okay, so you don't need to go in order because, again, I might flip back and add a page, or I get finished with the Bible. I get finished with the journal, and I just complete the spread by itself. But if I want to add pages, I want to do that in a spot where I can. And I think there's 2 spots where it's just dot grid that allow you to insert more pages. But again, you can insert them wherever, but that's just my preference. Here, this page looked like this. Okay. And I wrote words around the sides of it on each line that were positivity, that represented positivity. So I have abundance, achievement, affluent, attractive, blessed, blissful, boldness, bravery, calmness, and so on. Okay. The Z one is zealous. So just showing some zeal. Innovation, like all of these words, like spark some kind of positivity. So I wrote that, and then it says 50 positive words to read out loud and promote positivity. So you got the lady and a little sloth hanging out over there, and it's a nice clean spread. Everything does not have to be, it's artsy, and I'm fine with that. So I just called this page done, and I was done with it. This is the Be Strong spread. My notes were, what does it mean to be strong in the Lord? And I say for real, I was never supposed to fight my battles alone. I will always have God in my corner. And then I wrote out Psalm 105:4. The page comes with Deuteronomy 31:6 written out for you. And that's what I was, journaling about. I have be strong in the Lord and in the strength of his might. That's Ephesians 6:10. And I reiterated right here, I was never meant to fight alone. And this is my prayer. Okay. I pray that I never fall for the trick of thinking that I can do this thing called life all by myself. And I go on with the rest of my prayer. So with this spread, it comes looking like this. And so you can see there is some around the gorilla. And I added the pink, the tie-in pink. I added pink here. So just wanted to make sure you knew, it came artsy already to a degree. And then I added my text to it. And that was the point. It was that you could just dive right into this. But you do have those pages where you can do what you like to do. But for the most part, you should just have, be able to just write. I didn't use this page. And for this one, I know that I want to write on these blue lines, and I want to write in navy blue because it has navy blue here, and it doesn't really stand out. So I want to make it pop. So I'm writing with my navy blue Posca pen. So not writing, but I'm accenting with it. I might write something with it, but for right now, I just did the lines to journal on. And I'm going to dive into this one. So that's what my pages look like so far. I'm going to really, really try to keep you all up to date on what's going on with this journal and do a flip through often. I have decided that I hit my lamp. I have decided that for my family's sake, it is hard for me to do videos like this where it's live voice. A lot of the videos are going to have to be voice over. So if I am actually doing it in it, it'll be a voiceover video. My collage. I can't wait to do my collage part. But I'm excited. I'm really excited about this. I hope you guys are as well. This journal is on sale on Amazon. it will forever be on Amazon. It is printed through Amazon. If there are any issues, nobody has ever come to me and said they had an issue. But if there was a misprint or anything in your particular one, Amazon is really quick and really, really good at correcting any type of mistake and getting the journal corrected and back out to you. But I did want you to know that it's not being shipped through me. I thought it would be best if it's shipped through Amazon because they get it out quick and they're already the ones printing it. So the downside of that is that I don't get to add like any kind of little, cute notes or messages or anything like that in it. But that's okay. You will get it like the next day if you have Prime. All right. Well, that is the video on my flip through with my Wild Thoughts journal for 2022. Again, I will update you on other videos and we will be done with this journal by the end of the year. But I'm thinking honestly before the end of the year. Ooh, I can't wait to do this. Look at the collage. Oh, I'm so excited. All right. All right, bye people.